In the following video, you will meet Arun. Arun is about to complete the final year of his engineering program and is participating in a campus recruitment interview. Arun is scheduled to be interviewed by Ms. Kanchan, the HR manager at GSE Tech Limited, a global IT services company headquartered in Bangalore, India. Throughout this video, you will review some tips and best practices to help you present yourself as a confident and competent professional during interviews.
Good morning, Miss Kanchan.
Good morning, Arun.
Good morning, ma'am. Nice to meet you.
Please take your seat. Hey, Arun. How are you?
I'm doing good, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. Well, that's great to know that you're doing good. So, Arun, to start off with, why don't you speak something about yourself? You know, it'll be good if you focus on your personal achievements.
First of all, I would like to thank you for coming to our campus, ma'am,
You're welcome.
and calling me for the interview. I'm right now doing my final year of engineering. During my middle school years, I really loved my science classes, ma'am. So, my parents found that I had a strength in applied sciences. So, my passion for computers and analytical thinking made me pursue a career in the IT sector. On the academic front, I've consistently been a good student. Although I've secured good grades, I don't consider myself as excellent
Okay.
because I scored 94% in my 12th board examination and 76 in my engineering course. I was appointed as the school head boy in class 12th and I was awarded the best student 2 years in a row during my 11th and 12th. I'm a keen debater and I've led my school debate team on numerous occasions. I'm also the chief secretary of DebSoc, the debating society at our college. I can talk about my achievements throughout, but I have those in my resume right here.
Okay.
Probably you can have a look at it. Hopefully, somewhere in the future, all my co-curricular activities as well as academics will provide a great future in my professional career.
Okay, well, that's fantastic. You have a fairly successful academic and co-curricular record. So, Arun, who or what motivates you to be successful?
I would say I would motivate myself all the time. I always
Okay.
keep throwing challenges at myself and I keep proving to myself that I'm good at whatever I'm doing. But I would also like to add that my family has been the greatest support and I couldn't do it without my family. I'm a self-motivated person. I've always thrown challenges at myself and I've tried to overcome all the challenges on my own.
Okay.
But in this process, I feel my family has been the biggest support. And I just hope to make my parents feel proud one day.
Okay, well, I'm sure your parents will be proud of you. I'm curious to find out, what do you know about our company, or why would you want to join GSE Tech?
GSE Tech is recognized in the industry as being a great employer, and I want to be a part of an organization that is so passionate about hiring the best talents. Coming to what I know about GSE Tech, well, I did some kind of research so that I understood your vision and your corporate objectives. Your mission statement includes integrity and customer satisfaction. These align with the values of my personal value system. I also discovered that organization values its employees and is keen to provide an environment for growth and development. I also learned that you have a wonderful process of rotating employees in various departments, and from my seniors what I learned is that by doing this you learn a lot more and you always keep challenging yourself, and I'm always up for a challenge. That should probably keep me energized and focused on what I'm doing.
That's some impressive research. Arun, what do you think your key strengths are?
My father was in the army, so our family kept moving frequently. As a result, I went to 5 different schools across the country, and this became a blessing in disguise. Actually, it helped me opening my mind. I had a better cultural sensitivity, which I feel is very, very essential for any employee in today's organization.
Okay.
And it also helped me adapt to various kind of environments around me. I would also like to say I'm a simple person with easygoing nature. I make friends easily, but I get along with everybody.
Tell me, Arun, do you have any weaknesses at all?
My biggest weakness is that I can't say no. This has made sure that I commit myself to things that I don't want to be a part of. I think I should get over this as soon as possible.
So, Arun, have you made any efforts to work on this weakness of yours?
Yes, I've made a conscious effort to stay focused.
Okay.
I started to use a to-do list where I put in the tasks with the date and what time and the deadlines and things like that. Hopefully this will let me prioritize my work when I get into a professional work environment.
So, do you have any other weakness that you would like to talk about?
Yes, I've been told that I am extremely analytical in my thinking.
Okay.
Because I need a lot of valid data before coming to a conclusion. I do realize that certain situations where we need to make minimum decisions with minimum information, I would say this trait is something that I would not give up, but I would try to apply it more judiciously depending on the situation at hand.
I understand what you're trying to say here. Now that you have spoken about your strengths and weaknesses, how do you think you can contribute to the job for which we are interviewing you now?
Although I do think I am technically qualified for the job, my contribution will mostly be in the form of my individuality and thought process. I believe it will be a lot of learning experience for me in the initial phase, and in time I think I'll be able to absorb, question and make larger contributions to the company. I understand cultural sensitivities because I moved a lot when growing up and can work with different people from different backgrounds. This would probably prove to be very helpful in a global organization such as yours.
Okay.
More importantly, I'm very confident that I can lead a small team in your company.
You're still a fresher. What makes you so confident that you can lead a team?
Actually, I've organized various intra and intercollegiate debating competitions. I have also managed a few friends of mine to donate blood during the blood donation camp at the nearby hospital. So I'm reasonably confident that I can be a very effective leader. I'm good at taking charge and I'm definitely capable of hard work. That said, I do hope that over time I'll be able to grow leadership skills, team skills and work in a more professional workspace environment.
So, do you have any work experience, Arun?
Not really. However, if you consider internship to be work experience, then I do have 2 separate 2-month internships with BioWorld. It's a leading biomedical engineering company and SoftSpeak, a software development company.
Okay.
You will find the details of that in the resume.
Well, Arun, Consider a situation where you're assigned a project but you don't want to work on. How would you handle such a scenario?
I think this would be a rather unique situation for me. Ever since I can remember, I have rarely had problems taking on any task.
Okay.
I don't let my personal feelings come in the way of fulfilling my responsibilities.
Well, there might be a first time for everything. Arun, think about my question once again. How will you deal with a situation where you're asked to work on a project that you really don't want to work on?
It is a hypothesis, but I think I will evaluate why I don't want to take on a particular task. Then I'll sit with my supervisor in private and discuss my problems and issues with him and try to reach a solution that is acceptable to both of us and is aligned with the project goals.
Okay, well, where do you see yourself 3 years or 5 years from now?
That's a difficult question for a fresher like me. Honestly, I haven't given much of a thought to my short-term or long-term career goals. At this point in time, I can only say that I would like to be 10 times more effective in my work and hope to lead a small team of professionals in the next 5 years of my career.
Well, wonderful. I appreciate your honesty in answering to my question. While researching about GSC Tech, you must have come across that we have offices worldwide. Do you have any constraint in relocating?
I don't have any constraints traveling anywhere. As I
Okay.
mentioned earlier, my schooling took me all over India and I'm quite comfortable with new people and unfamiliar surroundings. I can happily say that I'm prepared to relocate and don't imagine any problems.
Well, that sounds great. Okay. Before we close this interview, do you have any questions to me about the GSC Tech?
Not really. I think I have gathered enough knowledge from your website and your media reports.
That's good to know. Thank you for your time, Arun.
Thank you, Ms. Kanchan. I look forward to hearing from you. If you need any more information, you can always let me know.